live? Live? Seems like it. Is volume working properly? Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. And last thing. Okay, so where were we? We were having bots build space platforms to make room for more space platforms later on. And artillery. Just finished. Fantastic. Is that the last thing we can research without making new types of science pack? Apart from swarm safety, obviously. I'm not seeing any options left. Not even like 2 or 3 that we've got left over. Oh, here we go. Artillery shell shooting speed 2. And that is literally going to be the last thing we can research before we get a new type of science pack. I am Sir. Good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to do a little experiment. Where is my space belt? It's way back here. Let's grab a little bit of that. I wanted to do a little bit of an experiment and check exactly how this wiring is going to work. We may be able to just get rid of this. Obviously, if we have the enable-disable condition here, and the counting what goes onto the sushi belt down here, there's going to be varying levels of inaccuracy for different resources for... Well, not inaccuracy. The count will be accurate, but we'll end up putting a few extra glass on the belt, considerably fewer extra iron plate on the belt. So what I'm going to do is set it up like this. I'll put no condition on this one. We'll enable disable read belt contents pulse, make a counter. Let's do a decider so we can easily reset it. And we'll say if R equals 0, then B a memory cell. Very important that it has its input linked to its output here. Let's turn on performance mode, shall we? There we go. A few more frames. So we're gonna say, let's see, iron plate has to be less than 10. And I want to see exactly how much iron plate is going to go through here. All of it. What? Read belt contents pulse. Oh, I forgot to turn this off. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? So we definitely have more than 10 iron plate here. We're reading as the plate goes through, we've got a counter, and as soon as iron plate is 10 or greater, this is going to switch off. Okay. So what this tells us is the iron plate gets red as soon as it enters this tile. So if we want it to let through 10 iron plate exactly, we're going to want to read belt contents pulse here and do the enable disable here, I think. Let's see if we can get it to have exactly 10 iron plate go through here. Maybe I should use copper so it's a bit more visible. Okay, so copper plate, less than 10. And go. Perfect. Okay, so can we do that over here? I think so. We might have to... Given the shape of this, we might have to put the enable disable here, which is gonna sort of block the inserters sometimes, but I think that's fine. So I'll get rid of these ones, and we'll say... Actually, I want to change all of these, so these ones are just going to be read belt contents whole. I'll make that default and change it. Read belt contents pulse, rather. And then enable disable iron plate is less than... We'll have to change this at some point. We'll just say 1,000 for now. A evil plug. Good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. And I'll copy those everywhere else. This one's going to be a little bit different. And then... that one's going to be a little bit different as well. I guess we'll get rid of these. A ragamuffin. Good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Can we flip this? Yep, there we go. Okay. And then this one as well. It's going to be a bit lopsided here, but what can you do? So these go here. They're all going to be a bit lopsided, actually. At least it's sort of consistent. Alright, so that's going to connect to here. Oh, these are all still connected. That's kind of weird. And then over here. And then we just have to change all of these to the different resources. Copper plate, steel, plastic. Sure, we'll have a use for that up here. Glass, ice, coal, red brick, vulcanite, concrete, and finally stone brick. So now we know the count and the amount that's let onto the belt is going to be precise. That's good. I think we'll just put another one of these cannon things here. And that should be sufficient. For the moment, let's just do this until we get rid of this coal here. Alright, that should be fine. Now, there was something I remembered needing to change about this, but it's actually slipped my memory. What could it be? Oh, I think it was here, this red wire. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is add a decider combinator between this stuff, and we're going to say if C equals 0, output everything. Kind of wish those wire colors were on the opposite side, but what can you do? Maybe something like... no, doesn't really make a difference. Okay. So if the delivery cannon chests are empty, then if there's less than 10k glass, send down the recipe signal for delivery cannon capsule glass. That's good. And then we just need to connect all of this, these chests, like so. And input over here. And that should be it, I think. Maybe shove these up here a bit. Or maybe I could have moved that down. Whatever. Either way, it's fine. So I think we're ready now to set up the cannons on the ground. In fact, I'm pretty sure of it. If there's anything we've forgotten, it should be able to be fixed remotely. That reminds me, I wanted to put some roboports over here. I don't remember. That's not a roboport. Wait, does that actually extend? No, it doesn't. Why does it connect to the robo? It's probably... the mod is probably hijacking the roboport network to send signals or something. I wonder how that works. Well, it's fine by me. And let's put one of these here. And we'll put that there for now. And we have our roboport range if we want to change anything remotely. Come to think of it... oh, the bots are busy. I was going to say, I thought we had a bunch of long pipe over here. I think we've run out, though. Okay, should we go back to Nauvis for now? Really need these random blueprints. I think there's some stuff I left in a chest. That's just pipe. Oh, some of that is long pipe. No, it's not 15. It's not that long. Okay, I think it's time to go back. Anything else I want to leave here or bring back? I could take the flat solar panels. That's right, we made a bunch of them. Let's take those. We've got plenty of power up here still. Although it certainly wouldn't hurt to drop down a bit more. Why don't we do that? Okay. And then look at this lovely random pattern of placing space platform. These all look like ghosts though. They're not. Okay. Anything else? I don't think so. If I try and figure it out, I'm just gonna hang around here too long. Let's just head back, shall we? I'm sure as soon as I get down there, I'll realize something I should have left up here. But it's probably fine. Let's go. And let's get our cannon system going properly. So all of the cannons are already in place. I think I limited... Well, let's head over there. After I changed the limit on the chests to 200 in the sandbox, and adjusted the amount of stuff that was getting sent onto the sushi belt effectively, it didn't really work out so well. I might just limit these to... Well, the combinators are already set to 200. 15k is definitely too much. Let's maybe just... Well, how much would go in the chests? It's 80 times 200 is 16,000. But there's going to be an amount on the belt before that gets where it's going. Why don't we just... Either I'm going to give up on this and add a memory cell to keep track of what's on the sushi belt, which is going to be a pain because I'm going to have to connect all of these filter inserters so they can read hand contents to a piece of green wire. I guess that's not going to be that hard. But I would like to see if this can work with double the capacity. We probably just need to find the right number. I might actually set it up with a constant combinator, because it's getting to the point where we're changing this variable often enough. So we'll say M for maximum, we'll set it low for now, and we'll crank it up when the time comes and see what happens, little by little. Can I get past? There we go. M for maximum. Where is it? Oh, that was the wrong signal. And M. I should probably set up a train stop so we can actually get some of these resources. So what are we looking for? Iron, copper, steel... I mean, 10 different things. Let's just start with iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't need that signal. It's probably on this one as well. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't need that signal. It's probably on this one as well. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't need that signal. It's probably on this one as well. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't need that signal. It's probably on this one as well. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't need that signal. It's probably on this one as well. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't need that signal. It's probably on this one as well. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't need that signal. It's probably on this one as well. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't need that signal. It's probably on this one as well. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, iron. We need one train load only. Maximum. So we'll say negative 16k, request 16,000 iron, and we'll set the request threshold as 160 stacks. Maybe we'll increase this slightly so we don't quite run out of iron, but this is fine for now, I think. So, copper plate, steel, glass, stone, brick, and concrete. Vulcanite bricks might be a problem. I might have to make this higher priority. Whoops. I wish you could move these signals after you place them. Coal and ice. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, I forgot plastic. Plastic. Glass. Stone, brick, and concrete. I wonder if with LTN I should set the default request and provider threshold to something ludicrously high so that I have to set a value here. Otherwise it won't pick up or drop off. That would prevent accidentally getting train schedules where a train comes thinking it can pick something up when it can't. And ice. Okay. Then we need to... Is it okay to just pass these signals into here? I think so. These are all connected. Yep. Okay. That is no longer needed. This is going to be just a red wire right here. In case we want to do something with these signals over here. Keep them separated. And that should... Actually, let me turn... Oh, it is switched off. That's why the train wasn't coming yet. Let's just correct the station name before we get the train coming. Iron, copper, steel. I wonder if I should just call this delivery cannon. That's fine. And here we go. So if nothing else, I'm sure we've got copper plate to bring over here. And there it goes. I definitely want to not put anything on the sushi belt just yet. Firstly, we need to set recipes for all of these. Say copper plate for now. Because we need to give it a target. And that's going to be the one on the left. And then we'll copy that. Oops. I can't do it by the map, apparently. Copy that all the way down here. And for the ones on the right, let's say iron plate. And target the chest on the right. Copy, paste. Okay, so now we're ready to... why does that look so far to the right? It's probably fine. Probably. Okay. Now we're ready to set up the automatic recipe system. I wonder why we haven't received any copper cable or explosives. Oh, I mean, we've got the copper cable. It's actually just explosives. Are we running low on explosives over here? Not even... Well, actually, there's only 3 train loads, so kind of, yeah. Hey, Veldak. Good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. So, where are our explosives? We are making some. What do explosives need? Sulfur, coal, and water. There's definitely no issue with water. Sulfur is... It's looking a little bit slow. Why is that? Petroleum is not that fast. We are cracking petroleum. There's not that much light oil. There's not much heavy oil. There's not much crude oil. Has something happened with the fluid wagons again? Because last time I looked, yeah, we've got a ton of crude oil over here. Oh, there goes one of them now. Maybe it's just catching up after I corrected it. And here comes another one. Where are you going? Back to the main base. Okay. So that is... Is this not... Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. And we're doing 600 and... It's rapidly dropping. I could add a pump that would drain this a bit quicker, but it's not really going to make that much difference. I think my math is wrong somewhere. I need to eyeball recycling of the space science byproducts. Can't plan at all. I wonder if I could... Oh, there's actually, like... There's actually 7 loads of explosives over here. So why... Are all of our trains in motion? No? Why is it taking so long to get explosives over here? Did I mess up the... Oh, that's probably why. Okay, fair enough. And here comes copper, actually. Even though... Well, we haven't run out of copper. More importantly, we need the explosives to come here. What's going on here? You are waiting to... Do I need filter inserters for this? I guess... Yes, I'm gonna... Let's connect this over here. And these are all... Huh, that's odd. Also, there should be some signals over here. Let's fix that. Okay, so the train has stopped here. It's trying to unload glass, but we're not receiving a signal for glass. That's a bit unusual. Maybe it's only when they're picking up. Oh yeah, it's when they're picking up, or if they No, it should say... It should include what the train has here. Oh well, we can easily fix that. I was gonna say we can read the train contents and set the filters to that. Actually, that is a good idea because it is theoretically possible that we'd have a train sitting here when it's not actually stopped at the station. We don't want these filter inserters to output. I also did all rocket science research. I have to start with colors now. That was 4 hours ago. Since then, I cleared biters, made new outposts. Is train manually stopped? No, it wasn't. If train is manually stopped, it won't output signals. Correct. Hey, Morpheus. Good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Isn't the signal from the LTN combinator what it expects to be after loading / unloading finished? I've seen signals from the LTN train stop. Like, if a train accidentally comes here with... I don't know if it's necessarily for pickup or drop-off or both, but a train comes here with... for some reason it has 100 iron left in it. This thing will be outputting what the train arrived with, as well as what it's asking for. I don't know why. It's not necessarily helpful. But yeah, that is... That should be fine. Okay. More importantly, we need explosives. Here come the explosives. Fantastic. So once we've got these... I haven't actually figured out... If we're not doing a sushi belt here, I'm not sure how to put delivery cannon capsules on the belt. Because if we're doing it the same way as this stuff, we're probably going to put way too many on the belt. We could change the amount of delivery cannon capsules we keep in the chests, I guess. Well, we can try it, and if something goes wrong, we can change it. So we'll just do the same thing. Read from all of these chests. Delivery cannon capsule needs to be less than 100. If the stack size was 1, we would only get 80 in the chests. If one delivery cannon capsule goes past one of these filter inserters at a time, but always, the same thing's going to happen. I think I'm going to end up just putting a sushi belt in this. I mean, a memory cell for counting the sushi belt. But we'll see if this works. Yeah, we'll give it a chance. Have any more delivery cannon? You have way more delivery cannons than me. I expect big SPM. I don't know about that. I think we're gonna have moderate SPM, but it's gonna be cool when we suddenly send 80 cannon shells at the same time. Okay, so last but not least, we need a receiver. I might actually handcraft it. 0.5 seconds. That's surprisingly quick. And we've done all of the... I guess I don't really care about trying to synchronize all of these, do I? Let's see. It has to be less than 10k. Yeah, I think it'll sort itself out. Probably. I'm sure it'll be fine, don't worry. Okay, so dish goes here. And then we need crafting combinators. I like to get rid of this checkbox, just so I know it's these three. I know I've set it up. Behind right. Copy this over here. And I might need to use the substations for transmitting the signal. So let's use a red wire for this one. Okay, so that goes there, goes there, goes there. And then exact same thing over this side, except we're going to change this to behind left for the overflow chest. I should probably blueprint this. Snap to grid relative. Height is 5 tiles. And that should do it. Cool. And then connect these over here. Copy all of this. Oh, I want to be careful about copying the delivery cannon recipes, because it's very important that we don't copy these recipes over here because of the target. So I'll just copy all of this and line it up carefully. And then connect like so. Why am I running out of red wire? Oh, did I not turn my personal logistics on back in the base? Okay then. Let's turn this jetpack off. Alright, so crafting combinators connect to here and to here. Why do we suddenly... Uh-oh. I messed something up. We may have a few too many substations all of a sudden. It's the middle ones that are in the right place. Okay, cool. So red wire goes here, goes here, goes here, and goes here. Perfect. And then I don't think this one's going to reach. No, that's upsetting. Well, what if we do this? That's fine. Okay, so the name of this one is Nauvis Orbit Sushi Cannon. And are we setting any recipes? We are outputting all of these signals. This one is not set correctly. Recipe, delivery cannon capsule, stone brick. Recipe, delivery cannon capsule, concrete. Let's just double check all of these one more time. Oh, it's input count instead of 1 on some of these. Apparently only on coal. That's weird. Recipe, 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 recipe. Okay. And then the cannons are empty, so we are outputting all of these recipes to this signal transmitter, which means we should be getting recipes on this red wire. I don't know what's happening. Nauvis Orbit Sushi Cannon. Okay. And Nauvis Orbit Sushi Cannon. Oh, is this doing what I think it's doing? Because this is transmitting on the green wire. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So you can effectively do two different wire colors through the signal transmitters and receivers. Yep. Currently trying to finish my first SE playthrough, now tackling third tier of Deep Space Sciences. I'm aiming at 100 SPM because I'm lazy and just want to get stuff done, then worry about optimizing. Yeah, I'm not going to go for a high throughput on the first playthrough. Love having no idea what I'm looking at. Hypermind TV, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I've only played vanilla, so this is just whack to me. Think of space exploration as vanilla plus plus. Also, our dynamic recipe setting is working, so that's good. I should probably add some logic to... Why are these ones not... Oh. I ran out of crafting combinators, that's why. I should probably add some logic to actually check that we've got whichever resource. So we can not attempt to send up coal that we haven't loaded into the chests. That's actually going to be pretty easy. If I can already read the contents of all of the chests, and we can say if there isn't X amount of resource in the chests, then remove the recipe signal from the red wire with a -1. Although I might have to add a combinator here because unlike filter inserters, the crafting combinators actually will respond to a -1 signal. So we'll have to do an each greater than 0 output each, and we'll have to do a negative signal to say we don't have any coal, get rid of the coal recipe. The resource requirements for 100 SPM are quite insane already in some parts. Can you go to space, or you just send stuff there? You can go there, yep. As opposed to vanilla. Nice, I played some... Yeah, we're actually setting up a system to automatically send stuff to space right now. Played once before with target 240. Now I'm going for 960. Good luck. Alright, so I got my... I don't need any more meteor defenses right now. Or meteor defense ammo for that matter. This is something else we'll have to set up with the cannons. Wait, if we can. I don't think we can send up ammo with these. So we would have to send up ingredients instead. Okay. I'll get rid of this for now. Sooner or later I'll stop procrastinating and upgrade some of these solar panels. But by upgrade I don't mean run an upgrade planner over it. We're going to have to deconstruct and then replace a bunch of this stuff. Okay, let's go. 960 SPM would be 960 of every single science pack available, produced per minute. Yep. Is there a reason you want that many? People like to set targets, and you run into just scaling up is, it's not necessarily just throwing more capacity at everything. You tend to run into issues that you didn't necessarily foresee, and then you've got new problems to solve. Alright, so that should be all of our crafting combinators. Seems good. And next we need to separate this signal right here. Why do I still only have 20 red wire? I guess I didn't stay there long enough. What? Oh, I connected that to the wrong thing. Okay, so we're gonna need each greater than 0 output. We'll say 1 each. And then we're going to read the contents of the chest. All of the chests, that is. And there's only one thing that stacks to 50. Everything else stacks to 100, or 200 actually. I might be able to save a lot of combinators by saying each greater than 8,000. Output, or each less than 8k. How about that? Output 1 times -1. And we'll maybe just leave it the same for coal and ice. At least for now. It'll still work. So that goes there. Right, so in order to get the each signal to recognize things that we've got 0 of, we're going to need to add a little bit of signal for each one of these. What else was it? Stone brick, concrete, vulcanite block, coal, and ice. Alright, so now we're outputting -1 for all of these things that we don't have enough of. That doesn't go there. That goes there, actually. And then each greater than 0 output 1. Okay. So that's weird. So we're receiving... Oh. I am stupid. Okay, cool. Each isn't going to work here because we need, just like in space here, we need a different signal for each of these. So if there's a certain amount of glass, we need to send a signal of recipe delivery cannon capsule glass, for example. So we're gonna have to do this again, and we'll use the chests for input. 10k is a bit much. want to change all of these to 8,000. Except for coal and ice. Coal's going to be 4,000. This is going to be 16. Oops. Stone brick. Few more of these. Okay, so if we've got few enough items in the chests that we don't have at least one stack in each chest, then we send out a signal of 1 for each of these recipes, multiply it by -1, output each, and then this goes here. Now it's working, because we don't have enough of any given resource at the moment. Also, did we stop? Oh, we did. Okay, let's see how many of these cannon capsules are still on the belt. That's actually perfect. That's better than expected. Okay, let's connect the belt again, shall we? And see how this goes. And where are my belts? I don't know. Let's fix our requests again. It's always 100. I guess let's go back to base for a moment. So what's my current goal? Setting up an automated system to fire resources out of cannons to send them into orbit without sending too many items so that we overload the chests that catch the cannon shells. Yeah, 10 different resources we're sending up here. We have to be careful that we don't overfill these chests, and we're looking at how much we've got of each resource to decide what to send up there. Space belt can go home for now. What are white belts? They are space belt. It's basically just blue belt, but it works in space. The description says it stops your items from floating away, but in reality it just means you're allowed to place it in space. Alright, so I think once we place these 2 pieces of blue belt, also I should really swap to my power armor. That's a bit faster. Once we place these 2 pieces of... Where are we? Up here. Once we place these, we get glass and concrete, stone brick and steel and copper on the belt. That gets put into these chests with a limit of 200 items for everything except for coal and delivery cannons, capsules. Hypermind TTV, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. And Pelusi, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for explaining that to me. Always happy to. Definitely glad it's not just 10,000 layers of intermediate products that are just a pain to manage without providing that much actual challenge. Seems like some circuitry fun. I love how SE adds unique challenges, not just like recycling or atmospheres, not just more tiers of BS. Yeah, like a minor example of that is the fact that this fluid... Okay, so we need -10 degree thermofluid to make... what is this going? Oh, I see. We need negative 10-degree thermofluid to make these machine learning data, but one of their waste products is it spits out the thermofluid again, but at 25 degrees. So that thermofluid has to go somewhere, so you need to have a loop or something. And over here we've got some storage, and we're disallowing the production of more thermofluid unless this thing is mostly it is completely empty, actually. That is a minor example of a little production challenge that isn't just build more intermediate products. So far this seems to be... Oh, I completely forgot. This lane balancer isn't doing its job. I wanted to add a... something here. How did I do it? I made a nice looking thing. This was not it. I need a pair of belts with one side from each, if that makes sense. How did I do it? Oh, I think it was like this. Yeah. So this one goes down here. Or was it here? It's just messing around a bit earlier today. Where's that? Where's that? Yeah, I kind of like the look of that. Alright, turn you around. Pick this up. And then... I thought I had a more snug version of this. I guess this is fine. Although that's facing the wrong way. That looks kind of weird. I'm sure I made it look better last time, but it'll get the job done. So basically, these two belts, we want half and half on each of these two belts. Want to know it too? Where can I find the start of this playthrough? I'm afraid I didn't archive them. I have started archiving. I've been sending them over to YouTube. The one that's about to disappear from Twitch, or maybe that just disappeared from Twitch, will be on YouTube today or tomorrow. That is part 6, I think. Legion PH, welcome. Hope you're doing well. And Palooza. Hey, Hancho, good to see you again. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Underground in between undergrounds doesn't work. Oh. Good point. Well, rip that design. Let's move it over a little bit, shall we? I just want this working for now, but I'm sure I made a more elegant looking version of this. Broker Blue Underground? Yes, indeed. Ragamuffin? I think I said hello earlier. Yeah, you did a yay. Did I miss anything? My first game I had central cooling, but this time I'm aiming at local cooling and just feed it with more coolant. Seems good. Okay, so we have... Oh, we're sending Wait, why did the recipe stop? What? What? Oh, I think I know the answer. I think I know what's happening. It's it's starting the recipe, and then a bunch of stone breakers getting put in the delivery cannons. Therefore, they're not in the chests anymore. And then this condition is met, and we say, stop trying to send stone brick up. Yeah, I might have to change that. Or I could do kind of a latch thing. Or we could just say, if this is less than... I don't want to say if it's equal to 0, because there'll always be a little bit left over if we're using stack inserters. YouTube? Can't find your YouTube channel. Could someone help me, please? I haven't actually uploaded anything on it yet, but that was on my to-do list literally for today or tomorrow. Also, we did manage to shoot one cannon shell up here. And there it is. We got concrete. 100 concrete on the sushi belt. Fantastic. I will find the YouTube and give you the link right now. Just give me a moment. Although it's got literally nothing on it, just for the moment. Channel. This is it. But yeah, I've been moving over some archived episodes across. But they're not going to go all the way back, I'm afraid. Is there a YouTube channel? Because Twitch deletes VODs. Oldest episode on Twitch is 48. I've actually got a couple before that, I think. Let's see. Where do I go? Channel... yeah, part 46 is going to be up not too long after the stream. But yeah, I probably should have realized there'd be demand for that sooner. Okay, so how do we change this? I guess, I think I'm just going to change these to be, like, a small amount. So that's going to send a whole lot of stone brick up pretty soon. There it goes. And we have 1.2k stone brick. Hold on, something's wrong here. If C equals 0, output everything input count. Oh, no, it is fine. Okay, good. This is only input signals that you can see on the right side of the screen. So as long as we're not transmitting anything through this combinator, we're not requesting anything down this end. Am I your second YouTube subscriber? I don't know. How do I check? One subscriber. Hey, Nyron Wolf. Thank you for the host. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I can honestly say that's the first time I've had a YouTube channel that had a subscriber before it had a video. Okay, so this is functional, but it's definitely got room for improvement. I said one sub, but it said one sub before I clicked subscribe. I wonder if it counts myself as a sub. Okay. Oh yeah, it does say 2 subscribers. Okay. Thanks, Feldunk. and whoever else. So now we just need to... I could actually leave this as it is. It will work. We've got more of a problem with actually getting more resources than with optimizing this cannon build. I guess I don't mind that it's not sending 10k at a time. I'll live with it. Alright, what's our next project? I would oh! Cannons are doing their job. Fantastic. And that is a bit more range than I realized we would have. Cannons have already done their job. Wow, okay. That was a bit... That was effective a bit quicker than I expected. Getting LTN to bring some cannon shells over here. Just having a handful of artillery turrets. They hold 5 each. Plus there's 1 in the requested chests. The 14 million iron is not so far away now. It might still be a good idea to build another one of these little forts out here, and then we'll use... Oh wait, I completely forgot. I can just use the artillery remote from here, can't I? What was that? Oh, that was the cannons. The delivery cannons. Yeah, I don't even need to take the artillery wagon over here. I can just click away. Maybe I should have increased the amount of cannon shells we're going to have stored here at any given time. Oh well. That range is much better than I was expecting. Maybe we'll leave those ones then. Why don't we work towards getting that iron mine? Maybe I should have added artillery to the walls much sooner. Will the world loop around or just keep going? It actually makes a gigantic circle. I can show you a much smaller circle on Mars, which we have explored in its entirety. Oh, that's brutal. This planet, we've explored all of it. This is it. Unfortunately, on the entire moon, there was not enough uranium to get Covarex enrichment started. I'm gonna stay here, just mute. I'm just playing another game. By all means, take care. And yeah, let's continue clearing some space over here. I kinda... Okay, no, I don't have to send a shell over there to explore. We can use the navigation satellite for that. I'm hoping we reach... Uh-oh. I think my hopes and dreams have been dashed. I was hoping we would find some ocean around here somewhere. But it looks like that is not the way this is going to play out. Oh, we do have a bit of a bottleneck over here. Bit of a choke point. Okay. So what's our plan for the next wall? There's a lot of biters. Let's get a feel for it. Iron is down here. That's a lot of coal. We actually need coal. Although we're still mining this one. I should probably get the trains to be able to pick up from here and or from the main base. No, if I do it from the main base, we're going to have to do things with priority with that drop-off. 3.6 million uranium is way up there. I'm not seeing any more iron mines. Ever. But I think maybe a new wall going down this way. Or maybe not one that intersects with the coal. Maybe it could be up this way. So our range... We can actually reach the coal with the artillery that we have already. That is surprisingly good. We could do some choke points down here, or here. That'd be easier. Okay, then. Oh, is that 34 million iron? It is. Fantastic. You know what? It's so hard to see. I should add some tags. Iron ore. How much is this? 14 million. Right about here. And 34 million. Right about here. Fantastic. So it's possible to clear out the main planet? Yes, but... okay, so once you have the navigation satellite, which you'll get as soon as you've launched your first satellite, just like in vanilla, you can actually automatically scan the entire surface. There's a couple of reasons not to do that. Apart from eating into your UPS, it's going to... Why are we down to 37? Yikes. Apart from, you know, taking more CPU, it's also going to trigger the biters. Like, once you reveal them, they're going to start doing their biter expansion. Although that's not... Militarily, that's not really a problem here. But it might cost us even more UPS. That's odd. We're down... So we're at 58 UPS sitting here. But... if I go to this view, we're down to 35. Interesting. Okay. I might just keep chipping away at the biters until we run out of ammo. I wonder if the trains can keep up, actually. Although I could just change the number of shells we're requesting over here. Which is 5 at a time. That's not a whole lot. I could make an artillery wagon become a delivery wagon for shells, since it can carry 100 instead of 40. So it's possible to clear out the... Yep, a lot has happened since he needed the biter bases to get alien science, yeah. Oh, we did get our vulcanite blocks over here. Fantastic. And some more stone brick. Okay. For one thing, I think I would like to change it so that we request more cannon shells. Let's say 100. We can always automate taking them back to base at some point. And then more artillery sniping. I still want to be a bit greedy, trying to get the most value out of each shell. We can tidy up the last of it if there's just a few spawners left. So what I want to do, I think, is... well... yeah, I should probably clear a bit of a path and then make another one of these little forts. And then we'll bring the artillery train, which can hold 100 shells. Maybe I should make a bigger artillery train. 100 is actually not that much against this stuff. Although it's quite fast, it can come back pretty easily. I'm definitely seeing the utility in that mod that Mucky uses for artillery, where he can literally just drag a rectangle over this stuff, and it'll auto-target everything. That will include all of the worms, and it won't necessarily be very efficient, like getting multiple kills with one shell, but it's going to be a lot less clicking. I think that will work. Have we run out of shells? Yes, indeed. Why don't we pay them a visit? Gonna need some more lasers. And some power. Jetpack. You can also adjust some key bindings, then all you have to do is click and move the map. Click and move the map. I don't really need to defend this wall from these spiders. The wall is quite capable of defending itself against vanilla. So I should be focusing on the spawners. Where are we going? That's a lot of biters. Okay, that's... maybe I shouldn't be trying to fight this base with just my power armor, though. I'm getting a lot of lurch behavior. Hey, blue biters, I haven't seen you guys in ages. Oh, that's a bit much. And autosave. Can they even properly attack you with the jetpack? Yes. You can change it, but by default, if you take any damage while you're flying, you immediately drop out of the sky. The biters have no trouble, like, reaching you, apart from the fact that you are fast. Basically, you're not really in the air, you're just sort of moved north slightly. Uh-oh. Is lasers the only thing that works against biters these levels? Not really. Uranium ammo is actually really powerful. Flamethrower turrets are very strong as well. But, like, regular bullets and piercing rounds don't really do anything. Rockets are also decent, but I prefer to save them for the spawners. Come to think of it, I could be using some nukes. What I really miss is Spidertrons. They are much deeper into the research tree in space exploration. Uranium ammo is better than lasers in DPS, but lasers are just so easy to set up. Yeah, in terms of the stationary defenses, the lasers also have more range and way more hit points. I think it's something like 2,000 versus 400. But it's good to have all three. Personally, I like to set it up so that the gun turrets are sort of a last resort. Mr. Astronaut, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Do we have any ammo here yet? Nope. That is a little bit surprising. That is oil. What are you... Oh, are you stuck here? Again? I really don't know why this keeps happening at this station. We'll have to investigate that next time. For now, I just want the trains to be in motion again. Let's get some power back. But yeah, here is... Well, here's the big boy version of my current iteration of... I haven't actually built this in this save yet, but this is the next wall that I want to build. So you've got some blocks of laser turrets that are most of the time switched off. These laser turrets here are powered by just these two solar panels. Once the accumulator charge drains from here, we know that there are biters, so we switch on these power switches, and the neighbors get power from the main network. We've got a few laser turrets that are always powered back here as well. And we've got a row of gun turrets right next to the flamethrower turrets. Also, we've got gates that get shut as soon as biters are detected. Hey, Samsa. Good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, as far as I am aware, there's no way in vanilla to directly detect biters, but what you can do is measure the consumption of ammunition whether that be accumulator charge, uh, regular ammo, or flamethrower fuel. By which I mean oil. Um, I guess... if we bring a little fort out here, that should be enough. So maybe let's focus on that area. Okay. Laser turrets go. Worms aren't too hard to deal with once you've got power on them. And I think we'll use the cliffs over here when we build our little artillery fort. So let us spit. Okay, that's all the spawners. The little mini fortress that we used for the artillery train wasn't too bad, but it had some areas where it could definitely improve. So maybe we'll try doing a bit better this time. Oh, one more spawner. There we go. So, I recall the main problem with this was... the spitters would shoot at the flamethrower turrets, which they've got plenty of hit points, but it would destroy the pipes. So maybe we'll take the... These have 1400 hit points, the lasers have, quote-unquote, only 1000. Maybe we'll move the flamethrower turrets back inside a little bit. I do want to take as much advantage of these cliffs as possible. So we'll put it right about here. And other than that, I think we'll probably redesign quite a bit here. Let's get rid of all of these. I'll keep the substations and the oil drop-off. And I won't equip my Robopod just yet. I think we mainly just need to bring the flamethrower turrets back a bit. And we don't need as many of them. So maybe... where's my rail? Actually, I will turn my robopods on. At least one of them. So we'll put the laser turrets more up front, I think. We probably don't need that many of them. Then again, it couldn't hurt to have extra. Should be fine. Maybe like this. Why is that not centered? Let's do it like this. Will you lead the biters here? Yes, because I'm going to bring the artillery train here, and once it starts hitting spawners, the biters are going to attack this spot. I dare say it might be a good idea to have more flamethrower fuel this time. Flamethrower turrets. Let's see how tight we can fit these ones. Why do I not have pipe? 100, 50. I have to go back for that. For now, let's just put some ghosts down. Should have kept that. Maybe I'll actually put that particularly far back. We probably only need like 4 flamethrower turrets, honestly. Yeah, that should be fine. So that's gonna go over there. If you cut this one this way, that goes there. Maybe, yeah, that should be fine. And like so. Okay. Outposting on Nervous, yes indeed. Nemesis XKL, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I have a question. I discovered everything on the Calidus system. Now I just discover star after star, but no planets? Is this normal? I don't know. I did notice there was a search for planets, moons, and asteroid belts using telescopes. Triggers random zone discovery when researched. Probably there's some research that you need to be doing with astronomic science packs. Although I haven't got that far myself. Alright, so how many laser turrets is this? 51? That's an odd number. Is it 24? 24 kilowatts. 1.224 megawatts just to keep this neutral. Oh, we could probably use some big solar panels over here. I wonder if it would be enough. 400 kilowatts each. So yeah, it should be. They should also have a lot more hit points than regular solar panels. Twice as much. So this is 1200, 1600. Six four is 24. How many laser turrets? 50 times 40, 24. 1200. This is 6 fours, 240 kilowatts. We're going to connect this to the main power network, to be clear, but I would like it to be theoretically self-sufficient. So it should be a bit more resilient that way. It should be pretty good. Alright, don't forget the big solar panels and everything else except for the gates and the walls. Wait, how many walls do we need? 296. Alright, let's make this 300. And let's go back and bring the stuff before the biters get excited. Pretty sure he's right, and it has something to do with the research. It's the same for me too. Normal rockets with satellites don't seem to give information on planets of other star systems. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. There is a sulfur train going somewhere. Fantastic. This whole system earlier was completely stopped because there was no sulfur. I should have included heat shielding in the cannon system. I can easily change it. We could maybe do that instead of ice. Anyway, for now, let's go back to base. I do have half a mind to try to clear the entire planet of biters. But it might take a while. But on the other hand, if I can completely automate it with, well, completely automated except for, like, having to place the station for each set of walls, I could probably have the latest version of my wall just expanding itself out over and over. It's going to be easier if we do, like, expand by this much each time. But yeah, maybe when we get more artillery range. Okay, so I should... Oh, don't forget the solar panels. There we go. Should have enough to finish that little outpost. Make sure I come back with more rail, though. The outpost itself, I'm sure I can finish. But it's not much good if it doesn't connect. Play this K2 and Rampant. My Nauvis base is under attack 24/7. Yeah, I did a playthrough with Rampant not long ago. It's pretty rough. That's why my wall is so overkill. Although those stone walls themselves were not enough for Rampant. We actually had, like, let me see if I can find it. I put all my old stuff down here. Yeah, this is the kind of thing we ended up having with Rampant, because certain types of biters were very good at taking chunks out of the wall. Oh, I lost some bots, kind of. I'm sure those spawners weren't there before. Well, obviously, they're in auto-target range for the artillery. Okay. Roboports go. I like how the bots can place the flat solar panels underneath your feet. That's kind of cool. Let's get some more. Maybe I should put a Roboport here as well. And put a bunch of, I don't really see where I'm going to fit it now, though. Maybe here? Just put in a bunch of construction bots and repair packs. Efficiency modules are great at taming biters. Kinda, yeah. RD outposts are the best. Hey, King Fnurp. Good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Is that a ghost? Did I not bring enough pipe to ground? I mean, technically it's enough, but... Oh, my bots are tired or something. No? Why are they not placing... I have bots, I have personal roboports. The personal roboports have electricity. I have pipe to ground. Why is nothing placing this pipe to ground? Curious. Have you tried turning it off and on? Yes. Yes, I have. RD turrets are best at taming biters? Oh no. That's really weird. I wonder why they're not placing. Okay. Provide threshold is 1, so that we don't... Oh, I was emptying this, that's why. I was trying to empty the... I need to turn that pump around. Provide threshold 1? It's not linked up to the train stop. There we go. Anyway, this will have to be a requester. We need 25,000 crude oil. Actually, no, let's do light oil now that we've got... I know we've got some stations that are pickups for light oil, but I think I may have configured them for only large trains out of habit. Because it's also a plastic pickup. Let's just allow it for now, at least. So, max train length 3. We're requesting 25,000 light oil. Maybe a bit more than that. Make it 40, bit 50 here. And connect that to our train stop. We should get a small fluid train coming here in not too much time. That's actually fully charged quicker than I realized it would. Alright, let's run some power back to the main base. And we'll have to navigate around these power switches. Or just do this and hope for the best, I guess. Oh, that's already connected in a way that it shouldn't be. Well, in this instance, that'll work out, I guess. Why have these not been repaired yet? Do we not have repair packs? We definitely have repair packs. There's no construction bots here. That's alarming. How did this happen? Well, whatever the case, we've got enough power for this thing to be self-sufficient, and it's also connected to the main grid. There is a train trying to deliver light oil already, even though it's not going to have a path. I think I dumped all of my pots. That was a little bit reckless. That's gonna take a moment. I just want one bot before I jump into the air. Because using the jetpack unfortunately resets your crafting time. It's actually still easier than manually removing the trees. This is actually requiring more rail than I expected. Okay. So, how is this going to fit through? Not very well. Can we maybe squeeze it through here? Okay. We're obviously going to have to do a weird squiggly over here. How did we lose literally all the construction bots over here? It is automatically resupplied. There should be plenty of them. I hope there's not some serious production issue. It's probably just something like a train is stuck somewhere and blocking the entire rail network. I say just, but, you know. Okay, up we go, and then down here. That'll do it. And I've got a few more bots. Fantastic. Okay, so we'll just connect that to this. To this. Should be fine. If you got space trains, the light oil will come any minute now. Space trains. Maybe you left them at home. The bots? Or... oh, you mean like I left them trying to build something over here? Actually, yeah, I think if I had literally one bot that jumped out and then was slowly coming back to me, that would actually explain that one ghost not getting placed. Okay, so there should now be a train heading? There should now be a train heading for that station with a little bit of light oil. Fantastic. And once that's done, it might be safe to... oh, that's no good. Alright. Actually, I think the map is lying to us here. It looks like there's only power switch connections here, but actually this is connected to here. Okay. Should I go back and get anything before we do this? Some more walls wouldn't go astray. front of the flamethrower turret. That should help. Same thing down this side. Okay. Don't want to kill the cliffs though. And there's our light oil. Fantastic. And I guess we could do a few more of these. Like so. Alright, let's head back for resupply and then we'll ride the artillery train back. And I should really set up, I guess there was a reason to have the artillery train stop be an LTN stop. Because I would like to start using it as a deliverer of artillery shells. So I'll probably change that back. Is this in the network? Yeah. Alright, so once we are fully supplied... Actually, what I might do is give this thing a schedule now. Can I maybe wait for passenger present and then head over here? I can't actually tell it to... Oh wait, it's shift click, isn't it? Yeah, that'll be fine. Or if there's another station named this, it's probably going to go there instead. So we'll make like LTN and put a temp stop. And then wait until empty cargo. I thought that might have happened. And then it'll come back for artillery pickup. Okay. Should be... Maybe I should bring some more repair packs while I'm at it. Make it 200. And maybe some more bots as well, I guess. Construction bot. Make it 2 stacks. And then as soon as that arrives, here it comes. And a little mini snake. Close enough. Where's Artie though? Oh, there you are. Alright, that should be fine. Also, I should have put a radar back there. That'll definitely help attract the biters as well. Alright, here we go. We should have more than enough range to clear out the area that we want from this little fort. It might take a couple of trips though. Why are we not moving? Are there trains in the way? What's the problem here? No, no problem. Alright, we're fine. Here I was afraid there was a traffic jam. Nuclear power still seems to be doing just fine. We don't have that much excess power at the moment. All the more reason to replace these solar panels. I can't really make any more nuclear plants. We're slowly... I'm pretty sure we're slowly running out of uranium from the infinite production compared to the rate we're consuming it. I wonder if I should focus more on exploiting another nearby planet instead of trying to get all this stuff getting sent into orbit. There is a lot of uranium on this planet. Beta meteors. I'm pretty sure this means we can do core mining for uranium, which obviously would be fantastic. Yeah, beta meteors doesn't that sound fun? Can you check the production tab for uranium? Yeah. It won't give us an exact idea, but over the last hour, we've got 38 uranium-235 and we're using 49. That's concerning. That includes from Covarex, right? Yeah, we're definitely running out of uranium. A little bit faster than I thought, actually. I wasn't quite prepared for the artillery to start firing. My bad. So yeah, the laser turrets, even though the flamethrower turret has more health, the laser turrets are much better for tanking the spitter shots just because there's nothing small and vulnerable next to them. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's concerning. We didn't lose anything except maybe bots just now. But probably some more laser turrets would be a good idea. Definitely lost a laser turret that time. I should definitely equip more lasers. We only need 1 or 2 roboports. It's also good if I can get the fighters to target me. I'm pretty sure we're not self-sufficient anymore with the power, but who cares? Ripped laser turret. I wonder why I'm still not seeing any robot activity after I swapped my robobots there. This little fort may be a bit fate tempting, considering how much aggro we're getting. But it seems like we're doing okay. But why are my robots not doing anything? I suspect I know the answer. Yep, that fixed it. I probably had some robots flying around somewhere. And we are out of shells already. Okay. How about you come back once you've got some more? So let's see what we've done. Still quite a lot of biter bases here, but we have taken some chunks out of them. I love the nuclear artillery shell from K2 for a lot of reasons. Yeah, I can imagine. And here come some more friends. Maybe I should have used the ice gun there. Bots, don't get killed, please. Don't be a hero. That's not helping. I should probably add some wall right about here. And maybe here. And I guess this means our fluid train is coming back. But it seems... Oh no. Okay. Could you please go over here for a moment? Wait a bit longer than that. And then... I feel very slow. We need to put some signals here. And this will allow our train to go through. Alright, off you go. Also, let's take some of these bolts with us. I might need some. That should be enough. Alright. Speed mode, go. Turn off roboports so none of them jump out along the way. Train has come and gone, I think. Yep, there it is. So now our artillery train... Wait, we're bringing even more light oil? We can't fit that much. Did I not set the request threshold? I did not set the request threshold. I should have set this to 25,000, I think. And that would prevent the extra fluid wagon from coming over here. I guess I'll allow it this time. Can't really fit another tank. But we'll allow this to fill up and then we'll tell it to go home. We do have a fluid depot that will recycle any fluids that get brought back to it. The only bummer I've heard about nuclear is the burn patch it leaves. Yeah, definitely. I don't think we're going to need this much light oil, to be honest. We're probably going to run into a similar problem from last time when the artillery train comes back. There it is. Okay, hurry up, please. Oh, coronal mass ejection. Heading for Moors. Uh-oh. 90 minutes. There's nothing I can do about that, realistically. Moors is the moon with absolutely nothing threatening on it, except for meteors, I guess. That I sent a bunch of stuff over to and started building a base and then realized, oh, this is the entire planet. Oh, there's hardly any resources on it. Oh, I actually can't get nuclear going because there isn't enough uranium to there isn't enough uranium to get Kubrick started. So we couldn't stop bottlenecking on power for core mining, even a little bit of core mining. And there's a severe deficit, there's a severe lack of resources here. So we kind of abandoned it, but now it's 90 minutes until a coronal mass ejection perhaps melts what remains of this base, which is a little bit sad. But yeah, this one needs to go home. And Artie. Artie is, of course, blocking the path. Could you go over here first? Or just get out of the way somehow? How about you go over here and then come to the temporary train stop? You should trim Morse's surface. The save file size would get out of hand really quickly. What do you mean, Massfoot? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Simple solution, concrete the world. It is worth it to make a trip over there if CME completely misses to harvest the base. I do want to actually build a base over there that works sooner or later. It does have crude oil for core mining, so really all of the oil that we're ever going to need on Mars, probably. Probably, maybe, hopefully. So, are you coming now? Yep. Oh my god. I think... I accidentally made Artie have to do a big loop. I could try to fix this, but it might end up taking longer. There's a trim option that removes explored surface in the menu where you have the planet details. Yeah, but Mars is really small. Like, really small. This is literally the entire thing. So I'm not too worried about that. Okay, is Artie gonna get here today? Yes. And I think once we finish throwing out another 100 shells, we'll find a stream to raid. Who all is playing Factorio today? Dune. Seems good. Anybody else? I think it's been like at least a little while since we raided Dune. Sure, why not? Let's drop in on Dune when we're done here. The entire thing has no updates because there's no enemies on Mars. Yeah, the fact that there's no enemies certainly helps. That's one of the reasons I'm tempted to try clearing out the entire surface of Nalvis. I do wonder if having the entire map explored as large as it is, if getting rid of biters entirely would make it more UPS friendly in total. And away go the shells. And here come some friends. Considering how deep into the research we are not, the artillery shell shooting speed is really quite quick. This is just one turret. Here they come. I think I will throw out some ice walls this time. Oh, I definitely should have changed my loadout a bit. Let's do a few less jetpacks. That was pretty effective. That was very effective. Wow. How about an experiment, make a save file, and then set it to explore the main planet? Oh, you mean like scan the main planet? We were doing that. We decided to trim it. It's surprisingly big. And yet, we found surprisingly little iron, which we were particularly desperate for at the time. So you can see why I've put so much effort into ore mining. RIP construction bots, you can see their corpses. Poor little guys. Yes, indeed. We're already down to 23 shells. Auto target range is more than I thought. Yeah, I think it's going to be at least one more 100 shells before we finish doing auto target range. They are little kamikaze repairers. Yeah, that's why you gotta be so careful. I think that's what convinced me not to do a Roboport here. I want to micromanage whether the bots are active or not. So, how do we activate them? They'll still almost kill themselves in the fire, but they'll repair each other. And away goes the artillery. And here comes at least one more wave. That actually damaged the wall. Not by much, obviously. What is that flamethrower turret doing? I have to say, the cryogun is actually amazing in a defensive context. General Kenobi? A Jelly the Bee? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Alright, is that just about all for the counterattacks? I was going to put a radar down here, but I don't really see where it can fit properly. How about we just do it here? What could go wrong? Alright, I think that's going to do it for now. Let's give it a little save. And right about time to drop in on Dune. It's an old meme, sir, but it checks out. Yes, indeed. Thank you all for watching. Do take care, and I'll see you next time. Check out the blueprints or the Discord if you're interested. If you have questions or requests, let me know. And let's drop in on Dune, shall we? Thanks for the stream. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. Take care, guys. Later, King Fernand.